G'day guys, welcome to my Spice video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about NRL's Round 5 predictions for 2023 guys. Let's get started. So starting off with this first game of this match, we see the Roosters going up against my Parramatta Eagles. Now this game will be another tough game. This game will be another good game. No Joey Manu in this one, so that means Drew Hutchison goes into that number 4 position for the team. And this one will be a good cracking match. But no Joey Manu in that game, which that means no spectacular tries in this match, because usually he would have scored about like 4 or 5 in total. But anyway, he is a good player, but I'm not too sure why he's out. I haven't heard anything else, descriptions to begin with. So yeah, so that's going to be a really tough one for the Roosters anyway. But no Junior Polo in this one, which sees the number 10. I'm not too exactly sure who would the number 10 be exactly. I'm not exactly too sure, so yeah, I just have no idea at the moment. I thought about it, but then again it just got out of my head, so yeah. But anyway, Clint Gutherson going up against James Tedesco in that game. This match will be a spectacular game. The Eels will do alright, because since there's no Joey Manu, the Roosters will be having that big blow. So yeah, Drew Hutchison is not a good player. He doesn't really work out into that centres side for the team, so he's not a good centre. He's more like number 12, number 11, stuff like that. So yeah, it's just very crucial for the Roosters. But anyway, I'm going to go with my Parramatta Eels in this one by 8 in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Raiders going up against the Penrith Panthers. Now, this one will be another tough game. Another one, which it will be, because no Jack Whiten in that side. Which that means, what's his name? Matt Frawley goes to that number 6 side for the team. He's been very good, basically in the backup side. He's usually in the New South Wales Cup, so he's pretty much a really good player. He's decent, and they basically do need a backup player, a really good one. But what I can say about this team, the Raiders are a pretty much good team, but so is the Panthers. Sania Tufa goes in that number 2 side for the team. Dylan Edwards goes in that number 1 side for the team. Number 3, you've still got Isaac Targo in that number 3 side for the team also too, which that still has that number 4 jersey, which that means Stephen Crichton goes to that number 4 jersey for the team. Number 5 will be, I think, Brian Toto, I believe so, which that means, yeah, it's still going to be a very good team, standout team for the Panthers. And yeah, the Panthers are doing alright. They just had a bit of like unlucky structure for the side, and yeah, it's not looking good for them at all. And yeah, I just didn't think that they were gonna stand out in the upcoming season, but which I did prospect this game to be a hell of a game. I reckon it will be, but I am gonna go with the Penrith Panthers by 6 points in this game, and this match will be a very tough one, will be a very close one, and this game will be a very good game. The next game of this match, we see the Rabbitohs going up against the Melbourne Storm. Now, this one will be another good game. This one will be a cracking match. The Storm are a good team. The Storm are a pretty decent team. But with Cameron Munster and Jerome Hughes, I'd say back, I am 100% sure that Jerome Hughes might not be playing. I heard a little bit of rumours about that. He's going to miss 2 games on that side. So yeah, it's going to be one hell of a match. But anyway, the Rabbits have been doing pretty awesome lately, and they're getting tries after tries after tries, and they're doing a pretty good effort for the club, and they're doing really good. They're doing really good for the season, and yeah, I just think how the way they're playing their game is outstanding. And since they only just won by 1 point, 13 points to 12 last week against the Manly Sea Eagles, this one will be another good cracking game, and I just reckon the Storm will go good, but not enough to concede against the good old Rabbitohs in this match. And since last week it was the 13th, number 13 stand out, because they were presenting it for John Sattler, since he played at number 13 side. Yeah, that's a good way to pay the tribute for John Sattler anyway, so yeah, what can you do really? But yeah, this match will be a very tough one. The Rabbitohs are pretty much a good team. I am going to go with the Rabbitohs by 12 points in this game. This one will be a very simple match because the Rabbits and the Storm can most likely have punch-ups and stuff like that, but the Rabbitohs are a pretty good team, so I'm going to go with the Rabbits by 12 points in this match. The next game of this match, we see the Manly Sea Eagles going up against the Newcastle Knights. Now, this one will be another good cracking game. This one will be one of a hell of a game. The Knights only just win last week. They're not a finals team. They're not a top 8 team. And I just see them going last, probably say 10th or 11th for the actual season itself. And yeah, they won't go as well for this season. But yeah, they only just won last week, so I have to get the benefit of the doubt. And mainly, since they only just lost last week against the Rabbits by 1, I just think that Manly Sea Eagles will win in this game because you've got Tom Trbojevic, you've got Ruben Garrick, Daly Cherry Evans in that match, in that team. So it's more unlikely that the Manly Sea Eagles will win in this game. And proxily, Manly Sea Eagles will do alright in this match because it's their home game. They do so well, and going up against a real shitty team like the Knights, they aren't great. They will flog the Knights, and they will do good. Tom Trbojevic will have a good game, so will Daly Cherry Evans, and so will Ruben Garrick. Those are the 3 main players in that side. Without them, no Manly Sea Eagles at all. But I'm going to go with the Manly Sea Eagles by 10 points in this game. The next game of this match, we see the Dragons going up against the Dolphins. Now, this game is another good cracking match, and the Dragons have been doing quite shocking lately. They got flogged last week, I'd say, and yeah, since they did, wow. How am I surprised that they did absolutely shocking last week? But then again, the Dolphins, they're another good cracking team. They're a really good team. But no Sean O'Sullivan in that game, so that sees Anthony Milford in that number 7 role. And no Aaron Woods in that match, so that means Francis Molo in that number 8 position for the Dragons. Plus, this game will be a standout match. The Dolphins are on $2. The Dragons are on $1.80 last time I checked. And yeah, this game will be another good cracking standout match because the Dragons have got good players. They need some energy and form and attack and defense if they want to concede games of football, plus if they want to win games of football, because the Dragons need some depth, need some good spark and energy. If they can win games of football, I reckon they will win, because you obviously had Tyrell Sloan in that side, Jaden Sewer in that side, and yeah, that's another thing that worries me about the Dragons, is the lack of depth that they have worries me a bit. But anyway, not to be mentioned all the time, I am going to go with the Dolphins by 6 points in this game. This one will be a very close game, but Dolphins will win against the Dragons in this game. The next game of this match, we see the Broncos going up against the West Tigers. Now, this game will be another good cracking match, because the Broncos are pretty much a good team, but the West Tigers, they're not a good team. They're falling down behind, their defense and their attack is so poor. They've got good players out there. With Adam Dewey in that fullback position, which sees Dane Laurie dropped. I'm talking about this match because Dane Laurie has been dropped, and Stafford Toa on that number 17 side for the team. So I would suspect if Adam Dewey gets injured, I would suspect that Stafford Toa goes in that number 17 side to replace Adam Dewey for that number 1 position. So this game, the West Tigers need to find some form, really bad, because if you want to basically win games of football, you need to have some depth. You need to have some form, and going up against the Broncos, that's definitely need some form, because the Broncos are a good cracking team, and I tell ya, with Luke Brooks up against Adam Reynolds will basically blast him. He will blast him. He is a good player. He is better than Luke Brooks. I tell you right now, he is better than Luke Brooks. 100%. But anyway, in this match, the Broncos will definitely win. This one will be an easy game for sure, because the Broncos are a really good team, and they can basically make a win in their home stadium anyway. So this one will be a great game of football. The Broncos will win. I'm going to go with the Broncos by 12 points in this game, and this one will be a good cracking game, but it won't be by a big margin in this game. The next game of this match, we see the Sharks going up against the Warriors. Now, this game will be another good game. The Warriors are a good team. This match will be a good defensive team, because the Warriors have been going good so far. They're being held on with their attack and their defense, and they've been awesome, absolutely awesome lately. They only just went against the Bulldogs, last week, 16-14. Very close. But to concede this game will go either way. The Warriors are another team to expect to, I reckon, win. If you never know, the Warriors can do a great effort in the NRL. Anyway, the Sharks, no Oregon Gafusi, which sees Toby Rudolph in that number 8 position for the team. So yeah, I'm not too sure who is out for the Warriors. That confused me a little bit, and I can't really picture it in my head. So fortunately, yeah, I do apologise about that. Anyway, the Sharks have been doing good. Have been doing really good so far, with Nico Hines in that side. He's been doing excellent. Without him, the Sharks are no hope. Sharks are definitely no hope, because you need some form, some depth, and with Nico Hines, he's got depth. He has got energy and spark, right timing to play, and he knows what he's doing. So yeah, this game will be one hell of a game. I'm going to go with the Sharks by 8 points in this game. This one will be a close game, but I'm going to go with them by 8 in this match. And finally, the next game of this match, we see the Bulldogs going up against the Cowboys. Now, this match will be another good game. will be one hell of a game. Will be one excellent of a game, because the Bulldogs have been going pretty well so far, and like they only just lost last week by 2 points, 16-14, but they're a good cracking team. With Addo Carr, Matt Burton, Kyle Flanagan, you name it, like they're just a good team. To be honest, like without like Addo Carr, without Kyle Flanagan, without no Reed Money, the Bulldogs are shot. Massive big blow. But anyway, the Cowboys, they're doing a pretty good team. They're doing all right, but they're missing a couple of players, so it's going to be struggling for them. Which that sees no Murray Tuolungi in that number 5 side, which that sees Brandon Elliott in that number 5 for the team. Yeah, this match will go either way. This game will be one hell of a match, and yeah, I just could see it being a really good game. And the Cowboys, they will struggle in this match, and like without no Murray Tuolungi, he is a really good try scoring machine. The Cowboys have just got no hope, and yeah, I just reckon Brandon Elliott won't do as well like what Murray Tuolungi does anyway. So yeah, this match I'm going to go with the Bulldogs by 18 points in this game, and I reckon Cowboys will get flogged. But Chad Townsend, if Chad Townsend can bring the Cowboys together, make a good effort, I reckon the Cowboys will win. But until then, I'm going to go with the Bulldogs by 18 points in this game. And thanks guys for watching this video, guys. Make sure you do like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Plus, I will be down there for Roosters versus Eagles vlog, so stay tuned for that. That'll be coming soon, so stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys later. Take care, and everyone.